the main message, I think, of that panel was that there is an incredible urgency to act. We now see the governments really taking this seriously with the COP21. We see both municipal and provincial governments responding to that. In the building area, we see some of the biggest impacts. So the buildings are one of the things to address, but also the land development. We need to increase the density. We need to integrate the transportation, because that's also a big contribution to the greenhouse gases. So all of these problems have to be addressed in an integrated way. My specific area is the building. So we kind of are concerned both with the energy for the new construction as well as how we manage the existing buildings. And what are we seeing? We now see lots of green buildings, but they're not always performing as we expect them to do. So where is the problem? We were examining this problem, and we think it's the transfer of the information from the new construction into the existing building and knowing how to operate these buildings in a proper manner. Obviously commissioning would be the best way of doing it, but commissioning is expensive. So what are we finding with the new technologies like the smart buildings? We can bridge that gap from the new construction into the existing building by ongoing commissioning, which is very effective and very cost viable. The good thing about it is there are people who know what to do about it. When these analytical engines are designed, they know they are designed in such a way they look for the right data. So while there might be lots of noise in the system, those algorithms are designed to pick up certain issues. So, if your dumper is stuck, or if your boiler is inefficient, or if you simultaneously heating and cooling, that's something which the smart system can pick up. That issue is kind of being addressed, and there are smarter people than me who know what to do about this. I think that the big trend is how fast we can organize ourselves as a human species to deal with these big problems. And we see these problems daily now, whether it's the conflict in Syria, which was initiated by the drought, or what we had this week, which is the fires in Alberta, which actually are part of some of this climate change. Pine beetle, little tiny things can affect the huge area of forest, which become dead, and they become like a matchsticks and causing these fires. So I think the big challenge in sustainability is actually how to respond to the challenges we're facing in a timely and urgent manner. Now, what does it mean on the ground? It means that we really need to figure out how we can make the buildings consume less energy, be more efficient, how they consume not only energy but water, how they deal with waste. Some of these key performance issues which the buildings have. I think that to me is the challenge.